After seeing the power rule and the chain rule, welcome to our third video, and this time we will be seeing the quotient rule. So what is the quotient rule? The quotient rule is a method for finding the derivative of a function that is the ratio of two other functions. We have f of x and g of x, where you take the derivative of f of x, or our top function, times the bottom function, minus the derivative of the bottom function times the top function, all divided by the bottom function squared. I know it could sound a little bit confusing right now, but let's get started, and after this problem you will get it easily. So let's start by copying our problem. We have 5x plus 1 over 3x minus 4. So we have our problem. Up top we will have f of x, and the bottom we will have g of x. What I like to do is to copy out here, copy everything here, so we could just put it into the fraction. We already have the two functions here. Now the derivative of this one will be 5 because of the power rule. 5 times 1 equals 5. The x cancels out, and on the bottom it will be 3. 3 times 1 equals 3, cancel the x. So now that we have all this, we could just put it into the fraction. So let's get started. First we have g of x, which will be 3x minus 4 times f prime, which will be 5. All this minus 5x plus 1, which again is our f of x, and our g prime is 3. All this we will have to put it over 3x minus 4 squared, but we will just leave this here this way. The bottom part stays the same. So let's do this. 3x times 5 equals 15x. Negative 4 times 5 equals 20. 15x minus 20. This will be minus 5x times 3 equals 15x. And 1 times 3 equals 3. We copy this. 3x minus 4 squared. And now we just solve this. 15x minus 15x, this would cancel out, and we have negative 20. Remember, we had this negative right here. This will mean this times this. Negative times positive equals negative, so negative 20 minus 3, this would be negative 23. So our final answer would be negative 23 over 3x minus 4 squared. So just a brief recap. First, you copy the problem, you list f of x, you list g of x, you find your two derivatives, then you copy the values into the equation. You start with the distributive property, then you add or subtract at the end, and don't forget that g of x squared stays the same. You do not have to solve this in the bottom, it stays the same. Thank you so much. This was our third video on the quotient rule.